Sound.
Action.
Our stream is live. We are live. Hi, everybody. We're hopeful that you can hear us. We did not test today.
I guess I better turn my sound on just for a second.
We're going to check. Oh, you're going to.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
doing
we're live.
I like it.
Oops, I just clicked office.
That's not a bad thing.
It says you can watch on your TV.
What?
Oh, we have sound.
Our stream is live.
There you go.
Oh, we can hear. Okay, good.
It's always a delay.
All right. How's everybody doing?
Well, we have one project we're going to start real quick first.
But first we have a burning question. Candy
corn.
corn.
Love it or hate it?
We didn't even know that was the question.
Yeah.
We just came up with that.
Yep.
Everybody has an opinion. What do you... Are you Sherry? Are you...
I can eat it if it's with peanuts. But it has to be at least 2 or 3 peanuts, 1 candy corn.
I like it.
Never,
love
ever,
it.
ever just a piece of candy corn.
Well, I kind of like the chocolate kind, but you know.
Oh, the chocolate candy corn?
Yeah.
Do you put it in something like this? Because this is
No, I just eat it. Straight up eat it.
peanuts,
Sugar and
candy
all.
corn, and hot tamales.
Yeah.
But
hot tamales all day, every day.
Yeah, well, my husband
Those
said
are
I
like
needed
danger.
more hot tamales.
They're delicious.
yeah.
So we have lots of people who like it.
Oh, really? Okay.
So we have
Oh,
some
Mary likes candy corn with nuts added.
some
Yep.
sugar-free options today, as in you couldn't eat it unless you'd like to break your teeth. And then we have some paper ones and some ones that you can't eat.
Candy corn inspired
Yes.
things.
The
So
colors of candy corn I do like.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely fall. As soon as you see it on the shelves, you know fall's getting close.
do you want to show yours first, or
Well,
what are we
I think
gonna
we're
do
going to
first?
start with mine.
Okay.
Because mine has drying time, so we're going to have
I
some
was
stages.
working up until the last second, so I didn't hear the planning of the videos.
Yes. So these are little pieces of scrap wood that was in my garage that my husband cut yesterday.
So cute.
So they're kind of a little splintery, a little rustic. And yesterday I just wanted to get in the pool, but I had to come up with a candy corn project for my homework. So really quickly, I just did one quick paint coat. So today I've already given it one light coat of
Like a
just
whitewash?
acrylic paint. So it's heirloom white, so it's a tad vanilla-ish. And this I just got at Walmart, I think. It's not even from the craft store. And then I really sad that I forgot to bring the project because this was laying on my desk because I did a In the Pines card and I sponged the background. So these are in the catalog, and you just buy the handles and then it comes, oh, it's still kind of wet. But these pop in and out. It's going to be a messy project. So these pop in and out. So you can have tons of these and then you just have one handle.
I would have never ever known that had you not gotten that and brought it and shown it to me.
I've used these for years.
Well, I've had some, but I just haven't.
So yeah, so like
It's one of those things that you flip over in the catalog and you're like, yeah.
yeah, so you can go to my YouTube channel and watch the one where I've used it on paper, which was the same handle, but then I just got a new one of these out. And then this one I'm going to use with the paint and the refills, and I did use it yesterday. And just like if you were painting your walls, you just take it to the sink, you squish it, and all the paint runs
Water
through your
and
hand, and then it just dries, and you can reuse these for a long time. But they're cheap, so if you forget and it dries hard on your table, you just buy a new one.
Well,
But when you buy
that's
that,
good for all of us, isn't it?
when you buy the handle, I think it comes with at
couple
least
of them.
2,
Yeah.
maybe 3 or 4. I don't remember. It comes in a funky box, like
One
a
moment,
cheap
let me
box.
look.
Yeah. So what I did for the first coat, and we're all going to do it, was I just did the white. I probably would have used white if I had wanted it. I mean, if I'd had it, but I didn't, and I wasn't going to go to the store. Because once upon a time, if you've been with Stampin' Up! For a long time, you know we sold acrylic paint in all of Stampin' Up's colors.
That was a really cool.
But you don't need to do that anymore because if you have the refills, you can make acrylic paint in all of Stampin' Up's colors. So if you do it with one of the
Thank you, Bunny.
vanilla-ish paints, then they're a little, I don't know, more neutral. What's the word I'm looking for? Natural-ish.
They're
So you
diluted. Like
Yeah.
the colors are lighter.
They're a little bit more country, maybe farmhousey, which is what I like. So that's why I have the off-white. So you literally just pretend you're painting at home.
Oh, it's called a sponge brayer. And this shows you how long ago I ordered it because I didn't remember any of this. It used to blend inks. For ink techniques includes 2 handles and 4 sponges.
Oh, 2
Yeah.
handles.
It's one of those things that when I get new girls, I often give it to them. But I've had a lot of people sign up recently, so I'm down to just this one.
It's on page 147.
And they don't cost hardly anything. What do they cost?
$8.
Yeah.
Under $10.
Yep. So you just put it on here. And like I wasn't real careful about the ends or the bottoms because I wanted there to be some place to hold on to. So I didn't really do too much to my edges.
Bunny, it's a candy corn, it's a little home decor piece. But we're using the Stampin' Up! Inks and an acrylic paint.
I'm going to pass this down and she can do hers.
Okay, so I'm just painting the front.
Yep. Front and back. And you can do the top. Let's not do the sides for now or else you won't have anything to hold on to. And it does kind of spray a little bit because once it's been wet and it hasn't had time to dry, I thought I squeezed it out earlier, but I was talking. So, and my husband literally just cut these down. He said, can I sand them? Because he likes things to be perfect. And they're building a desk, he and my daughter. And they're really into everything being perfect. And I'm like, no, I want rustic. So he took off like the shards. But I liked it to be rustic.
Okay.
And as we've been sitting here, we thought they could be a vase. You could stamp things to come out the top. They could be a Christmas tree. You could add some kind of maybe leaves to the back and make them be a turkey.
Oh, wouldn't that be cute? Okay, Serge is going to have to cut some more of these.
Yeah. I don't know how much scrap. We have a lot of scrap wood in the back. They don't weigh. They don't weigh much. Like
mean,
whatever
who am I
wood
saying?
this is doesn't weigh hardly anything.
I've got a stack of wood out in my driveway.
Yeah. Once upon a time, we had scrap fence posts, and he made giant frames for us all. So now I'm just going to take this, and then I went with I think it's crushed curry. So then you just add a bunch of refill. And this is really good for those of you that still have refills that are not the ones that are supposed to go in the new stamp pads. Because you know they changed the formula of the ink. And the new ink doesn't, the new ink pads don't take the old ink refills. And if you put those in, then they might ooze out. So this is great to dye your ribbon.
So you're using all the old colors to...
Yes. Because I pulled all those out. So you literally just do the same thing.
So what was that?
This is crushed curry.
Oh, gotcha.
And you just kind of work it in here. We used to have stencils that went on the walls a long time ago, and my dining room was the roses. Cottage roses.
Yeah.
Cottage roses.
Yeah.
And I did my whole wall like this. So I started with the yellow because that way I won't have to clean my brush because you can add the
orange
to it.
Susan said that she had to stop crafting because her paper trimmer is broken. You don't need a paper trimmer with this craft, so you can just paint until you get your paper trimmer back.
And you know, when we first started doing this, we didn't have a paper trimmer because it didn't exist yet. We used scissors.
Rulers and scissors. Yeah.
Yep. None of our cards were ever cut exactly straight, but it didn't matter. So again, you don't press super hard because when you press super hard with this, it can spray. And I wore a white shirt. I thought about that as I was driving here this morning. I'm like, wearing the white shirt wasn't the best idea. But you just kind of press it. It also gives it a fun texture. And now we can do the sides because we've got that top where we didn't do the sides to hold on to.
Yes, there is a difference between the old ink and the new ink. Because they've added a defoamer into the new ink. And so the old ink, when you would ink it up, you'd get a lot of little bubbles. And
you can see the bubbles on here, actually.
Yeah.
Can you get a close-up of
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
So the new ink refills wouldn't make this many bubbles. It doesn't matter on the paint, and it will not dry like that.
I don't know if you guys can see it. Maybe there.
And you can tell which ones you have by the order number on it. Like the number that it has on the ink.
Don't wipe it on your shirt or pants.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
So just kind of work that out. And then I'm just going to pass it down, and they can do their yellow.
Okay, so it doesn't matter where I go.
Is that the right order of a candy corn?
No.
Oh. Okay.
I think the orange goes in the middle.
Yeah. So it really doesn't
You can
matter.
do yours the other way if you want. It didn't matter to me. I liked the orange on the bottom for my decor purposes. And because when people come to my house, I like to keep them guessing. So the whole time they're there, they can go,
Wonder
I
if
thought was the other direction.
that's funny.
No, it does. I mean, it does go the other way. And it was partly because when I was doing it yesterday, I was holding it and I was working from the lightest to the darkest ink. But,
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
and if you need some
I guess
more.
it really doesn't matter.
Once the brayer has...
Uh-oh.
We're getting some potential spam.
Sorry about that.
Once the brayer has the paint in it, then you don't really need to add too much more paint.
Oh, you just changed the color
You
of the
just
paint.
change the color of the ink.
Oh, you did. You put yours at the bottom.
I did
did.
put mine.
I was like, what the heck? I look.
Do you want more yellow or you think you're good?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Oh my gosh, it takes a team to get a color of the candy corns right. Because I'm looking at going, wait, which way is it now?
And when I go wash the brush out, you're going to just be amazed that it just goes back to clean.
Plain old clean. It actually comes clean.
So I used to have, and it was kind of cute, and it was a while till I sold all of my paints because I thought they looked cute. Because I had all of our colors of acrylic paint, and they were on a little stand, but they took up a lot of space. So if you're going to paint anything, all you need is the paint and whatever color of refill you want, and you can just make acrylic paint in all the Stampin' Up! Colors. So I think this is pumpkin pie.
So could we have used like our white shimmer paint, except it's just expensive and it's a little bitty bottle?
Yeah.
So if you're doing something small, you can use the
Yeah.
white shimmer paint.
Why is this not coming out?
Don't get
There
it on
it
your
goes.
shirt.
So this is pumpkin pie. It also makes your foam plate be really pretty.
Yes, it does.
That's
That's
so cute.
intense.
Yeah.
Love it.
It does dry lighter than what it first goes on. And you just kind of overlap it a little bit.
Do we have an orange?
Like a bright orange.
Yeah.
Only orange?
I know. That's what I'm like.
Do we
Pumpkin,
only have orange?
orange.
No, I don't think so.
I
have-
could come up with an orange. Okay.
Well, we
Do we have
have.
do we have tangerine still, or is that gone?
No, it's gone.
Yeah, that's gone.
We have terracotta too. That would
Yeah.
work. Terracotta and
When this gets a little bit of the yellow mixed into it, it brightens it up a tad.
Right. I just in my head I was like,
I'm looking over at my inks going.
do we have an
Calypso
orange?
also is kind of a brighter
Kind of,
orange,
yeah.
even though it's in the subtles. But
There you go. I'm going to put a tad bit more because the yellow is coming through.
okay.
I mean, it takes a team of us to figure out our colors too, right?
There you go.
Sometimes you got to think about it.
So look, super simple,
Cute.
and it dries pretty quick.
I love
But
that.
we're not done with it. Oops.
I like that you can get a nice straight edge with this roller.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's just like, whoop.
And then we're going to take
Oh, there I did.
the acorns,
They're so cute.
because you know you can't just have a plain old candy corn.
You may need some more orange, or do you need
No, I'm
orange?
good. There's probably some in here.
Okay.
No, do we have scissors over here?
Right
Okay.
behind you. Some.
It's kind of fun too to have paint on your hands instead of ink sometimes.
Oops. I'm in a painting mood. I'm ready to decorate some things. I'm getting
There you go.
in the fall frame of mine. I want to paint.
And one for Susie.
Thanks, Bunny. It is pretty cute.
And you
love
know,
it.
sometimes here's the truth. If I said, honey, would you just go cut me a triangle for some candy corn? He might get around to it. But if I say, honey, can you go cut me some triangles because I need some triangles to take for Tanya and Susan to paint? He goes, okay. And he just gets up and does it because he really likes them.
We love him. He's awful sweet.
And then this is Daffodil Delight. So this just goes to show that when you're using Stampin' Up! Colors, they all match. Because this is not the yellow that we used. We used crushed curry.
It's so cool how it works that way. I love that
So
part.
we need about this much.
You want to measure the other one?
And then I'll just do it like this.
Okay.
And yesterday, when I made this, I wanted to get in the pool. So I didn't wait for it to dry. So you don't even have to wait for it to dry. So if you want to do this at a class or with your friends or with your grandkids, you don't have to wait for it to dry. Because we left this part up here.
Really, any shaped triangle would work.
Yeah.
I mean, you could this could literally be scraps, and it wouldn't have to have.
And it originally when I sketched it out for him, it was a little bit rounder. But then he came in and he said that was going to take longer, and I'm like, it can just be a triangle. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be any of that, and it would work.
So I mean, we have, when you look at candy corn, actually, it is this shape. So just tie your bow right here.
Just a bow.
Well, I tied a knot.
Okay. Do you guys get like this, like when you're crafting with, somebody else and you're trying to do something? You're a crafter, experienced crafter, but suddenly you can't tie a bow or tie something for your own self. You have to know exactly where she
knot.
put it.
And then you just take your little twine, and this would be easier if it was all the way dry, but my hands are already dirty, so it doesn't matter. And I didn't do my nails because I knew that they were going to get dirty. So just tie this up in here and tie your twine around here.
Got lots of comments. It's a cute project. Uh-oh.
Because we were all kind of under pressure because none of us had done it except for the overachiever in the group. So she sent us a picture.
When she said last week, we're going to do something with candy corn.
She's like, here's my candy corn project. Where's yours? And I'm like, this is not even in my head.
Well, just wait to see what cute things they came up with.
What can I do? What can I do?
Uh-huh. So Sherry sent Serge out to cut wood. And then if you look at in some of the comments, you can see a picture of what Tanya did.
And then I just had these sitting here. For my Try It class, we used all these leaves. So I have a ton of the little
I love
these things
guys.
left.
I have to say, the wooden elements, when we started coming out with them a few years ago, I was like, I don't know what to do with them. But once you start using them, you can paint them, you can ink them, you can leave them natural.
Yeah, because the natural looks
They're
really
just
pretty
awesome.
with the wood.
Mm-hmm.
They mail nicely.
Well, this one just broke. You
It's
can
okay.
just tape
I'll
it back
take 2
together.
pieces.
Because I broke both of them at the same time.
It's
Aw.
okay.
Because I was trying to do it so you could see. And I literally just taped these on here, but I found that if you stuck them on when the glue was wet,
Oh, the paint.
I mean, yeah, the paint was wet, then they just
Hot
stick to the paint.
Diggity, dog diggity.
They just dry right in there.
Look, guys. Look at that. It just stuck right on there. Did yours stick?
No.
Well, hers had a little more
because we
time.
used more.
Paint. We
Paint,
were
yeah.
more painty.
So I will take that little brush over.
Oh, I set it over here. Do you want it?
Well, I'm going to wash it out so I can show you how great it does at washing out.
I moved it so Tanya didn't screech anymore. 'Cause she got me.
Yeah, I was like,
But
oh.
I would say also, after I saw them sitting in my office all day yesterday, if you had them cut like in 3 or 4 different sizes, what a cute little thing
Yeah,
that
like
would
I can see this would be like if you did 3 or 4 just in a little grouping. These are really, really cute.
Yeah, they're cute.
Okay, put yours over here.
Okay, well, wait a minute. I gotta get my other thing on.
It's so cute. Okay. Ta-da! There you go, girls. Ah, I'm pretty excited. I think they're really cute. I don't know if they're coming through as cute as they really are in person because
And
they're
I
really
don't-
cute.
Tanya did a display up here, and I hope you guys can see it. We can try to zoom in on it.
Oh.
Zoom in up there.
Oh, right. Oh, look, your finger's like a little pointer.
I know.
Whoop, whoop, right there.
So she
right
made
there.
this cute little jar banner, and she's going to show you how she did it. But it's hooked together with some lights. So it's up there at the top. It's there's a time delay, so I'm now
gonna-
seeing that you can see it. But she used little fairy lights.
Here, I'm gonna get
Crap,
it
the
down for you. Do you think I should get it down? I'll just make you one.
No,
I'll just make you one.
Well, and I did the picture.
Oh, that's
below.
right. The
I took
picture is
close-up
below.
picture.
So what I did is I used the the jars. And I just cut, I'm just going to do 2 of, and I'll do 3 of them. So for each one I need 2, so I need 6 cutouts because I'm going to front and back the jars. And then you're just going to do,
See, look. You can totally use it right now again.
Look at that.
Because you just wash it out.
Look, nice. Clean.
Take a thing over and it literally just is dry.
Stamp on your jars. Yes, I'm going to.
So it's like literally you could use it on a stamp pad now.
That's pretty cool.
So
I'm impressed.
everybody buy one of
I guess
these.
we need to buy some of those. They'll probably be on
I
back
can't
order
believe that
next
you guys
week.
don't have them.
Oh, I have them. I just didn't
I
remember
don't
how
have
they came.
one.
Yeah. I used them for my paint
Okay,
projects.
well here's a story. I hope she's at work. So my daughter used one at my house one day, and then she said I got some of those sponge things you had, and I said you did, and she said yeah, they'll be here tomorrow, and I'm like, when did you order them? And she said yesterday, and I said, how in the heck did you get them that fast? And she said, well, Amazon's always fast. This was like last year, and I'm like, you got them from Amazon? And she said, where did you get them from? And I said, where do I get everything from? And she said, those are from Stampin' Up. And the amount that she paid for them on Amazon, she returned them.
Whoa.
Because they were way more expensive. And she was all mad that I didn't tell her where they came from. And
Okay,
I'm
I'm
like,
just
I didn't know
gonna
I
make
had
2
to
of
tell you
these.
that I bought things from not Stampin' Up.
That's funny. That's really funny. Okay, I'm using gray granite, and I'm just going to I'm using the little jar stamp set from the annual catalog. And Susan's like, aren't you going to stamp these? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh, afterwards. I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
I always stamp then punch.
There's
I'm
nothing wrong
impressed.
with that.
I know, but I'm impressed you can line it up.
Well, with the photopolymer, I find it pretty
Well, I guess that's true.
pretty easy. So I'm just stamping all of these little guys. And I also pulled out, when I was playing around with it, I pulled out some of the colors. Oh, I need the scissors. Some of the, like this is Calypso Coral and Saffron and Blush. I think. Blush. Yeah. So you could do different color combinations. So what I did is I just stamped that, and then I cut my yellow for the bottom.
Are you sure?
No, I have to look at the candy corn in here to see.
I'll have one.
Yeah, it sounds kind of good actually. So I'm going to just cut my yellow, and the white is going to be my base. Oh, I need some glue. It's sitting right there. Sorry guys,
We should have a cinnamon red hot project.
There you go. I double dog dare you next week.
I think we should challenge everybody that's watching to come up with a candy corn.
Yeah, you all
You
should
guys
make
come
one.
up with some candy corn crafts and see what you come up with, or something inspired by candy corn. You know, the other kind of candy that always makes me think of
Fall.
yeah,
Caramels?
Halloween, are the pumpkins and the little shapes, because Grandma always had those.
And I saw caramels yesterday, and I was like, oh, that's a fall candy.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go orange next.
I wanted a caramel apple.
They have them at the orchard.
Oh my gosh, they're like crack for me. I can't. I mean, I go by 3, and then I tell Mark he's got 24 hours to have it. I mean, it's
Before
bad.
they're gone.
It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Well, because it's like I've got the apple, so it's healthy. The
Little
caramels.
sweet.
Yeah. The other thing I can do if I can't get a carameled apple is I can eat an apple and a payday at the same time. Oh, and
Paydays
this
are a
is the
little
time-
bit better than caramel corn because they're not so sweet.
Well, but you could. This
I
is
think
the
it
time
also
of
rip your
year
teeth
Their
out.
little
you can get those baby paydays.
candy cart.
I think
corn.
paydays are hard to find.
Inspire jars.
Baby ones. Oh my gosh. Yum.
Oh, somebody's accepted your challenge of a candy corn project.
All right.
Go, Debbie.
Go. Let's see what we can come up with. Let's inspire one another.
Okay, so I don't know if you saw it on the Today Show. They did a thing about how spending habits have changed since COVID. And crafts are now in the top 4 ways that Americans spend money.
I love it.
And somebody...
It's always been in my top 4 of how I spent money, but
Well,
you know.
and we've been talking about, we think it's going to be a handmade Christmas. So if you want to make your handmade Christmas or holiday projects, fall, Thanksgiving, Christmas, get your product ordered now. Don't wait till the last minute. Those adorable little Advent boxes, we used those last year, and we did the 25 days of Christmas. So we did the Advent one, but then when we turned it over, we used Valentine paper, and it was 25 reasons why I think you're special. And my grandkids would open it up at different times. So you can start now with those. Don't wait till the last minute, because it's going to be a handmade holiday
I
for
do
sure.
believe so.
Oh,
Yeah.
you could make one of these into an angel.
Oh,
yeah.
that would be
You
so
could put
cute.
wings on her back and make a little head.
Yeah, we were talking, and the Christmas tree is definitely, I think we need to do that. So, okay, so this is basically what I did. I just made a bunch of little jars, and then I had some of the little fairy lights with wires. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. Can you see it very well when
You can.
So I just wrapped the wire around the jars, and then I kind of stuck with the dimensionals on the back of one, and then kind of put the wires underneath it. So
It's as little as it goes.
yeah,
So
can you see it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so that's basically what I did. And, you know, you can, like, I have a bunch of different leftover pieces, so you can make all different kinds. I mean, it wouldn't
She
have
could make
to be...
the jars in the wrong color for me. Wrong
See,
order. 'cause
look,
I
right
don't
here.
care.
You can just do a yellow and orange one. Or, you know, you could do white at the bottom. And, you know, you could do them any way you wanted to. So it's just really fun, and...
How cute would this be to give somebody for Christmas?
Candy
And you
corn
could do them for all the
bag.
different holidays and
Oh,
different
yeah.
colors.
Yeah.
Just wrap this puppy around here with this on it.
Well, my sister has a business where they're going to put these out. They're going to make like 6 different jars, and they're going to have candy corn, peanuts, the hot tamales, M&Ms, and one more thing. And then each time, like the first time you're going to guess how many peanuts is in there, and that person gets a jar, and the next jar has how many Red Hots or
Oh,
so there's going to be a
Fun.
guessing game every week, and people are going to win these jars of stuff, but they're going to count different things in it each time. But trust me, with M&Ms in this, it's not a bad idea either.
yeah, and somebody said you could do this for any holiday. So
Yeah.
really, any of these things, you know, take a iconic thing and then come up with some
Yeah,
interpretations.
this would be super cute in reds, pinks, and whites with the
Oh, red hot
Valentine
red heart
things
yeah.
in there.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's cute.
Okay, so here's my candy corn thing, and it's not going to get made because I didn't bring the stuff, but I took those little jar topper dies.
Mm-hmm.
What's it?
Celebration labels.
Yes.
Celebration labels, and then this is the stamp set. I ran the first 2, and I used the Daffodil Delight and then the Pumpkin Pie, and I ran them through the Spiderweb embossing folder, and then just layered it up. And then gosh, these crazy little dots.
Those are great.
I know, I got super excited about them. But this is fun. I cut off the little bag. I made it a little shorter. And as I cut off the top of the bag, I thought, oh, window sheet for a shaker card. Because it would be perfect for
Oh,
it.
with
That
the
would
little
have a little,
print?
yeah. a
The
little pattern on it.
snowflake print.
I know. So this is my little card. And then I brought some of my camp projects just because they were sitting on my desk.
Oh, these are really cute too.
So here's my Halloween one. So I used that die that comes in the Have a Hoot where it cuts out the 3 tags. So I cut that out. Oh, there you go.
Oh, this,
Oh, here, we'll
this
go
way,
this
this
way.
way, this
Oh,
way.
Oops.
Oh,
There we
you
go. A little mug, a little card. I like it. I used this ribbon because it looked a little spidery coming over the spider web. I used that spiderweb embossing folder and then just went over it with a sponge to add a little bit of texture to it so you could see it. And then Sherry did a class with us last week, and I took her folds and made them into some holiday cards for my class. So here is the. It opens this way.
So cute.
Okay.
Is this the one with the gift card?
No.
Oh, that's the other one. Sorry. Sorry.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So this one, I have it held down with this, and then it was Sherry's fold where I added a gift card to it. And then I did it with a watercolor paper because it's a little bit stiffer and it's going to hold its shape when I mail it. So I used it with a watercolor paper, and then I have a little bit of ink refill in one of my painters. And so I just, to wet it, I made it a little
beautiful.
bit darker.
I love that paper.
I do too. I really like this flocked paper. It looks beautiful on here. It's a pretty paper. And then I've seen where people have been posting, I don't know what they're called, circle cards, where you cut the circles
Yeah, I
in
don't know
half.
what they're called either.
I don't know.
They remind me of the shirts, if you're our age, that we used to wear, the t-shirts, and they had the saying right through the middle.
Yeah, no kidding. So here's my, what do you need?
The catalog, real quick.
Oh.
I just need that real quick. I'm answering a question, so.
Okay. She was pointing at me, and I didn't know why I was being pointed at.
Do you remember what shirts I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I don't remember.
And those
what
colors are
knows what it was
very
called.
70s too.
So what I did, how I came up with these colors, if you go, that's a weird color choice, is in a magazine, and I meant to bring it. It's at home with my camp projects. It had a row of nail polishes, and these are all the nail polishes that it put together. And it even used the gold. So this is the card I put together. We're going to have chocolate chip cookies for camp, and this is all the nail polish colors.
It's
and again,
beautiful.
paper, yeah.
And so much fun.
Yeah. So, oh gosh. Stop touching things. Stop touching
So are
things.
those just the stitch circles?
Yeah. Stitch circles, and I just cut them in half. It was really a lot quicker than because I laid them all on the new cutting boss and went all at the same time. Did you like the motion?
Yes.
Okay.
The new machine makes that noise.
Well,
What's that? Oh.
it was really, I really like the new cutting boss.
I do too.
It just seems smoother to me. Some things I was having problems cutting out, I'm getting a lot better results with. I ordered the new magnetic
100%
plate
agree.
and cannot wait to go home and get my hands on that. It was supposed to come Friday, and I was going to bring it today. And then all of my friends at UPS decided to not deliver anything on Friday.
They
and
took a
because
little
there was
holiday
a holiday on Monday, they had to wait till today to deliver everything. My husband sent us a picture a couple of hours ago because I had boxes stacked up outside. So that magnetic plate's in there, and I cannot wait.
Yay. Okay, do we have any more questions? You guys have any more comments? We were on a crafting roll today. Let's see.
And you can see how they've dried different colors.
Yep.
Like mine's pretty light.
Yeah, they do dry lighter.
Do you guys
they
have
dry
any
a lot
questions?
lighter.
That's
You
the
can
other thing.
you could do a second coat. To
No,
get them
I'm
to
not
be-
offended. I'm fine with it. But I was surprised it dried that much lighter.
Oh, you should show them your. Oh, I guess in the picture. Go and look at the picture because this afternoon she also created the cutest little sunflower bouquet up there. So
That's not in the
Oh.
picture because she did it after I
Oh.
took the picture.
Oh.
So let me show you.
They take care of me, you know?
And
It's a
then
good thing.
next week, the tentative plan is, because we asked you for this week, my daughter lives, if you watch Good Bones, which is Two Chicks and a Hammer.
On HGTV.
On
We love it.
HGTV. Last season, they were working where she did live. But then she moved to the Old South Side, and that's where they've currently been filming season 5, I think. I think they're getting ready to do season 6. But they film on her street every single day. So they film down there. They have a little restaurant and a little shop. So our plan was to go there today, and kind of walk her neighborhood and show you some of the houses and maybe see them when we go over to their house for breakfast. Often on Saturdays, they're there, and you have to stalk them because they have so much stuff on the street that you have to slow down and kind of weave in and out. So I always take a little picture. But they're often standing out there. But if we go for a walk, then we could show you some of the houses they've done, some of the houses that you'll see coming up in this next season.
It's really fun. It's
Yeah.
cool to have some people that are repping for
Yeah.
Indianapolis
And
on
show
the national.
like her little restaurant and store. But when I was sending them the map to where it was, they're not open on Tuesdays. So we'll have to go on a day that they're actually open. So we don't get arrested for breaking and entering.
So we're hoping next Friday is our
That's
plan.
our plan.
So we won't be here on Tuesday because we'll move it to Friday.
Which is the 18th.
Yes. So these are the little sunflowers that I made.
Aren't they cute on
I just love
striped
them.
straws?
It's on the Designer Series in color. Designer Series paper in color is the stamp, and then I just love blackberry and raspberry and Cajun on the sunflowers on those with the bumblebee. I think it's beautiful. So
It is. It's
if
really
I do
cute.
say so myself.
And see, you could make this into a little vase.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then
There you
stick
go.
one of these
Yep.
behind it.
right behind it.
That's really cute.
Because you wouldn't even have to glue it. You could just stick it
inside.
behind
Oh,
it.
The
yeah,
ribbon.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. It's really cute.
Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
I love it when a plan comes together. Oh gosh.
This
It
is why we
doesn't
create
take
as
a lot
team. Yeah.
for us to amuse ourselves.
Not really. Okay, guys, so do you have any questions or anything? Thank you so much for everybody who shares this with other people. We really appreciate it. That's how we kind of grow. And we just have fun sharing our stuff with you. So thanks for watching and being a part of our creating and sharing.
Yep.
So
All right.
Have
we'll
a
see
good
y'all
one.
later.
See ya.
On
Bye.
this Monday, is it a Tuesday or what day of the week is it? If you're in the U.S. and we've already lost today.
It's
so.
Tuesday for Monday.
Yep.
Yeah, no kidding.
Bye.
Bye.